Nancy Taylor from HeyNancyTaylor.com, and on this channel you will see videos all about teaching online, growing your brand, and becoming the best version of you. And in today's video, I am going over what not to do when launching a course. So if you've been thinking about selling your knowledge or expertise packaged up as a course online, then this video is going to be helpful for you. In this video, I'm going to be covering 7 things that I learned from my course launch that I did back in January of 2020. Check out this video here where I go over my story and my strategy for selling my course online. Let's jump into all of the things and the specifics on what I learned not to do after launching my first course. Number 1, you do not want to try to teach everything you know. A lot of times when we are packaging our knowledge into one thing, we don't want to forget, oh, I also need to tell them this, and I need to tell them this. And if we give them too much, they might not have the transformation that we envisioned for them because they're getting distracted with all the things. So it's very important to become more clear on what is the single thing I want them to transform. What is the thing, the objective I want them to accomplish? So for mine, on building a brand, I want my students to build a YouTube funnel where they can use affiliate marketing or market their own services and products. So I'm helping them to build a YouTube platform that doesn't just generate revenue off of AdSense, but it generates revenue off of their products and services and other people's products and services with affiliate marketing. So mine is a profitable YouTube channel. That's what I want for my students. Now, if I include social media and all these different things, it can get overwhelming, or they can start working on the social media and neglect the YouTube, where that's my expertise. That's what I want them to do. I really want that to be the transformation. So make sure as you're dialing into what your course content is, that you're very specific. What is the one thing? What do you want them to transform and to do better at? Then build that. Don't teach them everything you know. It'll be too confusing and they might miss the mark of the one transformation they want to see. The second thing is know your specific audience. Now, with my course and teaching others how to build a brand, build a YouTube funnel, a profitable YouTube channel, I had some that had no YouTube channel and then others that did have an established YouTube channel. And I had to adjust my wording and how I did my content inside and also my coaching to match both levels. So if I am marketing a product, I need to know, are they at a beginner level? Do they already have a YouTube channel established? And because I covered that whole spectrum, but it was more work because I did have to specify, this is the beginner route, this is the intermediate advanced. And so I was hitting 2 audiences with the one product. So make sure you're very clear on who your audience is. And how do I get to know that? I call them up. For those that I'm creating a course to solve a problem for, I'm asking them, what do you need? Where are you at in the process? And I make sure that that's my ideal client, my ideal customer. I learn from them. I learn feedback from them on what is the specific level they're at, and then serve them there. And you can have multiple programs and it could be tiered, but just make sure that that product is for a specific audience. The third thing kind of piggybacks on number 2 is making sure that you're selling to the correct audience. And what I mean by that, if you sell with a webinar, let's say that you have a masterclass and you're selling your product in a webinar, then I need to make sure that I'm not just selling it so everyone that shows up wants to buy it. I have to make sure that I let them know who it is for and who it is not for. Because if I have the wrong person purchase my product, they will not get the results that they deserve. They will not be happy with the product because it was the wrong fit. I'm not just trying to get as many sales as I can. I'm trying to serve the right person and serve a big audience. Of course, I would love a large amount of sales, but with the right person. I don't want to sell to everyone, but I need to make sure I'm selling to that correct audience that I fine-tuned in that second portion that we talked about. Hey, it's me, Nancy, and I'm interrupting my own show to let you know that my own mentor, Amy Porterfield, is currently offering a live training. Now, if you click the link below, you can see the specific dates. If you're catching this video in September, click the link, check the dates, see if you can get in on the training, and you will not be disappointed. If you have been thinking about offering a course, or if you're just curious about what does this entail, what could this do for me, for my brand, for my business, then I recommend clicking that and going for it. I jumped into Amy's program only a year ago, and I have made back my money from that course 65 times. Huh? She takes such good care of her students. Not only do you get the course, but you get her training, you get her support, and you get her expertise and experience. And it is just a wealth of knowledge. She helps the very beginner, from those that have no email list to those that perhaps you already have a YouTube channel or an email list. And so you're in the right place. If you are curious or wondering if that could be a good fit for you, I highly recommend jumping in to her content, and I'll leave linked below how to get into her live training, and I'll leave linked below also her information so you can check out her stuff because it's gold. It's amazing. Okay, let's first go back to the video and then click the links below. Number 4, know your cancellation policy. Now, if you say you have a 30-day money back guarantee, or maybe you have 60 days to test out the product, let them know the expectation. Do they have to show their coursework? Do they have to show their notes for it? Do they have to show you that they've made progress through the course? What are the specifics? So with mine, I didn't really fine tune the specifics on a return policy. So I said you have 60 days to return the product if you are unhappy with it. Now, I think it was like a weekend, 2 weeks in, all of a sudden we had a pandemic in the middle of my course, and some people lost jobs. I just refunded anyone that wanted a refund. And not one time was it because of the product. Not one time. It was because a car broke down, spouse lost their job, couldn't make the next payment, those kind of things. I need to make sure that I explain to those inside the masterclass, or those that are purchasing, hey, this is our refund policy. You have to show your work. I have to see your progress through the product. And because it's a commitment on their end to purchase, it's also a commitment on my end to deliver. And if they don't get results from my product and all the work, then they can have a refund, most definitely. But I need to be clear on that and spell out that expectation so that they know. Number 5 is to know that you will have a variety of learners. So I am a visual learner, kinesthetic, I like the hands-on, I like video. So every single lesson had a video, and I had a workbook to support, and with pictures and templates, but I had feedback that they would like more checklists, or could I read through this video if they're like SparkNote version? Yeah, duh. I need to go through under each video and put like the pinpoints. What was the big takeaway? Because some people consume information better by reading it, or perhaps they consume it in audio form. So maybe they're listening to it. So just be aware that you have a variety of learners in there. So you could have a video, you could have that also in audio form where they could listen to the video in audio, and then you could also have a support document, a checklist, a PDF to help them to implement. So they have the workbook, which is very helpful for taking notes, but also what's going to allow them to see, okay, I made progress, check, check, check. Did it. That was a really helpful feedback on having more support documents. Number 6 is to make sure that your coursework is actionable. Now, if I'm giving so much content to consume, and this is something, I'm used to YouTube videos where I give content, you consume content, but they're videos where you can choose, you can pick and choose, yeah, this topic I like, but when I have an entire coursework, I need to make sure that there's action steps. So if I'm saying, okay, I'm going to walk you through how to make your webinar for your masterclass, this is slide number 1. This is why I did this. And I'm walking through, it's just like when I do a walkthrough for teachers and I say, this is why I would teach this way. And I'm explaining to them the why behind it, the mindset behind it, what's happening in the background, not just showing them what it looks like on the outside. So those walkthroughs are key in explaining things. Do I have to have a ton of video content? No, I just need to make sure that it helps them to get from point A to point B. Point A to point B, and to get there quickly, the content needs to be easy, consumable, and then time for action. Take action, implementation. Yes. The 7th thing is to launch before you feel ready. You will never feel like your product is perfect. I had filmed the first portion of my course and I did not have the middle and end all filmed. I did have it all scripted, all organized, but I adjusted and I fine-tuned it, and I liked that I did that because I had my audience right there telling me what they needed. Now, this can also be a con if I start to get distracted from the main goal, the main transformation I want. So keep that, like that's your bullet point objective. Do not move from that objective unless it's not getting results. Then you could change that objective. Make sure that you are not dragging your feet until you feel like it is perfect, because it will never feel perfect. It will never be perfect. That's not how it works. We continue to adjust and grow and make it better and better each time. But launch before you feel like it's perfect, or else you'll be waiting years and years. just get the ball rolling, and action brings clarity. As you take action, more clarity will come. Let me know in the comments if you have been thinking about launching a course, if these tips were helpful, and I would love to hear your course ideas. I think it's very enlightening and helpful to hear what other teachers, other online business owners are deciding to do for their courses and what they want to teach others, how they want to package up the knowledge that they have that they've built either online or in their life. So I want to hear about it. Let me know in the comments. And remember, if you have not yet, subscribe to this channel, click that bell notification, as I will have more videos coming on the business side of things as well as the teaching. So both audiences, I got your back. We'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.